Hello everyone, Jaime Mantilla here, and in this video, we're going to talk about how to build apps faster, okay? I've been experimenting with new tools. I also find out about a new tool that I've mentioned in previous videos. It is called cursor.ai, and this is going to make your life easier. Like the analogy, like I mentioned before, it's like when you learn how to do math, it's like they teach you how to do things on paper, 1+1 and all the stuff. And then they give you the calculator and they're like, then you become more efficient and you don't want to stop using it, right? Same thing with this. I've been teaching you how to develop apps using different tools, you have to install Python, you have to install VS Code, then you have to go to ChatGPT, then you have to go to Claude, and then all these other stuff, which to me, I normally like to be more efficient. So the less tools I need to touch, and if I can have everything into one specific tool, the better. Of course, you're going to have to do some extra stuff, but this is going to make your life easier, and that's what I'm here for, kind of adding new content, trying new things, making sure that you're learning and making sure that I'm making your life easier, okay? Before I do that, I want to go back to the core values and missions. Somebody in the community mentioned, hey, for item number 2, switch up the word. So I just wanted to kind of go over it again. I'm going to update in the community. And again, I'm taking feedback from anybody. So feel free to reach out to me. If I need to change something, I'll be happy to change it for you. If you need me to build another training for something else that is along these lines, I'll be happy to continue to add content within the training to make sure that we are all getting what we need from this community, okay? So again, going back to the core values and vision, I'm going to go through the 9 and then tell you what we're going to do next, okay? So 1, don't make excuses, make it happen. This one is the one that I changed. It was before everything is your fault, which has a negative connotation. So I changed it to everything is your responsibility. Take accountability and lead with truth. Be your best, do your best, learn something new every day and apply it. This is what we're doing today. We are here to serve selflessly and with highest integrity. Positivity and good energy are not an option. They are a requirement. Treat every person you interact with respectfully. We all have different perspectives. Leverage technology to learn, be more efficient, and to add value. Again, what we're here for, what we're doing here today. And don't think outside the box. Think like there is no box, because there's infinite possibilities. That's why I'm building this training, just to open up your mind, to get your brain juices going, and for you to see other options that maybe you didn't see before. Okay? So if I go back to the slide here, I want to go over the agenda, which is build apps faster, be more efficient. I want you to introduce you to cursor.ai. So I'm going to show you how to install it. And then I'm going to call this an all-in-one app development, because it has different features where you're going to be able to chat to get the ideas. You're going to be able to use the composer, which is the agent like it is Claude, and you're going to be able to modify the models and use specific models for the development that you're trying to build. And you will be able to do everything else just like you do it in Visual Studio. It's just a different IDE. It looks very, very similar, but it's going to have different windows that you're going to be able to interact and see things being built as you go. You don't have to do copy pasting. Sometimes you may have to do some manual work, but most of the time the tool will take care of it. Okay. With that said, I'm going to jump into my virtual environment, which is on the first video. I had to create a virtual environment just to show you how to install stuff and kind of have in a clean slate, just because I already have it in my machine. So all you have to do is go to cursor.com, okay? And it's the AI code editor. It's like, again, Visual Studio, but it is cursor.ai or Cursor AI. And all you have to do here is going to give you the option whether it's a Mac or a Windows. I'm on a Windows machine. So all I have to do is download for Windows. And you can see this here is spinning, and it's going to give me the executable. Let's see. It has not given me the pop-up. It normally gives me a pop-up. There you go. That's the pop-up. Now, I'm going to go to the directory. And just like before, like any other installation, you're going to double click on it. Installing in process. Please wait. Just FYI, this tool has a pricing tier. You can actually use a lot of credits within the first app that you're trying to build, but then it'll limit you and then you'll have to pay for the premium. My recommendation is to pay it. I'm paying, I think it's $20 per month. I bought it probably, I don't know, like a week ago or a few days ago, just because I really saw the benefit. And it's just, again, mind blowing what the tools that are coming out with and what AI can do for you. So again, I would recommend you to, if you have other memberships, they're expensive to you, or you don't have the budget to invest in something else, drop one of those that you're not using and pay for this one, because this is going to make your life easier. So in here, you have keyboard. We're using VS Code, which is what we're familiar with. So I'm going to leave that as default. Language for AI, I'm going to say English. Okay. And then code base, computer embedding, code base white questions enabled. And I'm going to click continue. And then use extensions, help improve cursor. Last time I just selected the privacy mode because I just want to continue. And here is like, to avoid abuse on your backend, we ask you to log in to use the AI features. At this point in time, let's skip for now. I think I did have to sign up. So let's skip. Open folder. And then I'm going to, so let's see in here, I'm just going to, again, this is another machine, user, just going to create a repo here. Okay. And then within that repo folder, I'm going to do another folder, which is simple CRM. Okay. So that's what I'm going to build on the other side in the next video. And once you're here, you have this to welcome you to kind of get familiar with the IDE. We're going to expand it a little bit. And then in order for you to get the composer on the side, you can actually click here on toggle AI panel, or you can do, I think it's Control-Shift-I or Control-I. Control-I will give you the chat and the composer. And that's pretty much it. If you want to try something new, so it's ask a question. It's like, what is the weather in Tampa, Florida? Click enter. It's actually asking me to log in. My email, all set. Feel free to return to the cursor. So I am here. And now, privacy mode enabled. Features, you want code-based indexing. So here's everything. Leave everything as default, close it out. I'm going to, again, go with the questions, see what it gives me. We're trying to check these items here. So finish onboarding. I don't know why. Actually, I asked it in the wrong chat. So I'm just going to go here to chat. What is the weather? And I expect this thing to be checked in. Chat with the code base. Okay. It's not working. Hello. Okay, that's fine. Again, this is for you to know, that you're not doing anything wrong. Right now, I'm just trying to figure things out from the startup. Last time what I did, I just closed this out, but I wanted to show you, say we create a file, test, .py, and then let's say import, and then you just tab, so it accept the tab, prompt and edit. So I'm just going to tell it add a function, add a sum function. Okay, so I'm just going to accept all files. And for some reason, this thing is not working, okay? But that's here now there. It's okay. And actually, you don't need that. This is more for you to get familiar. But that is it for this video. Now we're going to do on the next video is we're going to chat to be able to get the information that we need to build the app. We're going to use the composer to be able to start creating the app. And then we're going to go through the process again, brainstorming, creating an app, committing, I would say deploying. Okay? So see you in the next video. Talk to you soon. Thank you.